Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Teresa's Kitchen. So, today, what I will be making for you is my version of Asian style lettuce wrap. Why? It's because I was first introduced to Asian food maybe a few years ago, and then I finally went on a trip to Asia for like a whole week. I actually went to Phuket, and it was just such an amazing experience to have all these fresh ingredients incorporated within the food that I was eating. And so ever since then, I've had a love for lettuce wraps. And unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we're not able to go out and enjoy some of the things that we love just as much as we would like to enjoy because we just can't go in and sit down and just let it melt in our mouth. So for that reason, I came up with my own personal ingredients, what I think it should taste like, because that's how I go by. In today's ingredients, I will be using minced garlic, um, minced garlic, ginger paste, salt, black pepper, fresh um, red onions, baby bells, which is red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. I will also be using a little half a teaspoon of rice vinegar, salt for taste, and pepper. Also, all-purpose seasoning because you got to season your ground beef because that's what I'm going to be using. Ground beef is our main to go to meat for today, along with the lettuce wrap. And to top it off, I'm also going to include some sriracha to give that little spiciness. And also, believe it or not, I also incorporated some mushroom. So this is what my basic ingredients are. I have two medium red onions chopped up. I have one orange, one yellow, and one red baby bell pepper chopped up. I have I'm gonna have at least 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Um, I would say a tablespoon and a half of your ginger paste, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and then my baby mushrooms. I have about 5 of them chopped up. And what it does, it makes it more meatier. Especially if you have a big family, you want to make sure everybody have enough. And basically, mushroom takes on any flavor, whatever it is that you're trying to look for. So basically, that's what we're gonna have. And let's get it started. I have my pan on medium heat. Um, and as it get hot enough, I'm going to go ahead and place the ground beef inside of the pan. It's going to cook for at least 10 minutes. Make sure you drain that excess grease off. You don't want to have a mouthful of grease when you're eating this lettuce wrap. So again, here are my ingredients for the Asian wrap. I have 1 pound of ground beef that's going to go into the pan as soon as it's hot. Again, I have my 2 pound, two medium onions chopped up, which are red onions. Again, I have about 5 or 6 little mushrooms chopped up. And like I said, I have the yellow, the red, and the orange bell pepper chopped up. That's going to be incorporated in your meat. Along with it, again, I will be using my all-purpose seasoner, black pepper, salt, rice vinegar, garlic, and ginger paste. Very important because that's what's going to help give it that authentic Asian taste. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the meat inside of the pan. You hear that sizzle? Okay, so as the meat is browning, go ahead and add your ingredients. Add your seasoning. That was about 2 tablespoons of an all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna do a dash of my salt. 2 tablespoons of black pepper. And I'm gonna basically cook everything together at once, even with the minced garlic. So I said earlier I was going to use 2 tablespoons. So here I have 1 tablespoon. And it's okay if it's a heaping tablespoon because you want to make sure you have all that garlic flavor going throughout the meat. So then you got your garlic. And then here you have your ginger paste. Very nice. I said a tablespoon and a half. So here you got 1 tablespoon and half of your garlic paste. Not garlic paste, I'm sorry, your ginger paste. And the last thing that I'm going to incorporate is the rice vinegar. And it just gives it just some wonderful tastes with these different blends of ingredients that people don't use every single day. And that's like a half a tablespoon that I'm pouring over into the pan. And so you can stir in all of your ingredients together until it's brown completely. And once it's brown completely, go ahead and drain it. And so here it is in the pan, browning right now. So if you feel like you may need to add just some more ingredients to your recipe, then go ahead. You may want to add some more salt or maybe some more minced garlic or ginger paste. Go ahead and add it because again, it is your palate and it's not like it's my palate. So go ahead. And again, it's not ready yet. You got to make sure that it's completely brown before you take it off the fire to serve it to somebody. So you can begin to go ahead and pour in like your mushrooms, like I have here. You can add your bell pepper. And lastly, you can add your onion. And all of that is going to cook up really nice into your ground beef mixture. So you just stir it in. And all of this is going to just cook down together. So give it another 5 minutes for everything just to cook down. And again, you still would like to go ahead and drain the excess grease off of your ground beef. And I also said to go ahead and you need to season it some more because again, you added these vegetables. So of course, the vegetables going to need some seasoning as well. So I'm just going to let this simmer for the next 5 minutes and it should be ready to drain. About 5 or 6 minutes. Make sure everything is combined. Uh-oh. We have some escapees. So look at all the colors and the fresh ingredients that has been incorporated within the ground beef mixture. Mmm. And last but least, I'm going to add some sriracha. It's like a hot sauce. Spicy. So depend on your taste. I just put a couple of drops in it and I stir it in and it's very delicious. So here is the final recipe. As you can tell, everything has cooked down pretty good. The vegetables, the ground beef, and you have the little sauce from the sriracha that I put in along with the sesame seed oil. So don't forget to drain your ground beef prior to eating. This is what I like to do. I like to take at least 2 scoops of the mixture and place it on a romaine lettuce. And here I have my lettuce wrap. For those of you who are keto, yes, it is keto friendly. On the side, as you can see, I have some pork rinds. They're spicy pork rinds along with some slices of cheese. So this is how I would eat my Asian style lettuce wrap. If you like what you see, comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you once again for watching Teresa's Kitchen.